Hello and thank you for joining the Tuesday edition of Journalist Hangout. I'm Ayodele Usubakum. Today on the program, APC chieftains explain why Abdullahi Adamu was removed as national chairman as Progressive Takeover Party, and later on the show, House of Representatives constitute committee for President Tinubu's $800 million request as Nigerians seek urgent palliatives amid rising fuel prices. I'll be hanging out with Babajide Kolade Otitoju and Dari Tufooko. If you're ready, let the hangout start now. Thank you for staying with us. Let's begin in Rivers State, where the governor, Siminalayi Fubara, is taking giant steps toward infrastructure development in the South states. The state government has signed a contract with construction giant Julius Berger for a 195.3 billion naira Port Harcourt Ring Road project. The Ring Road project, which is aimed at decongesting Port Harcourt City, traverses 6 local government areas. Let's share the story by TVC News' Uche Okoro with you.
History has been made as the single largest project ever in Rivers State is flagged off. At a cost of 195 billion naira, it is not just the most expensive project. The proposed 50-kilometer dual carriage Rivers State Ring Road has the longest construction time of 36 months. On the reason for such huge investment in infrastructure, the governor's assurance is that the road will turn around the economic fortunes of Rivers State for good. His plan is to decongest Port Harcourt and open up more communities to urbanization.
This project will bring new city into Port Harcourt, into Rivers State. After this project, people will be living far off. Accessibility into the town will be at ease. What are we talking about when we say development? This is the development that we're talking about. Let me also assure the good people of Rivers State that it's not only the road that we will attend to. We will look at other sector, the health sector, we will look at the education sector, even the youth empowerment and other aspects. We will definitely attend to all of them.
Former Governor Nyesom Wike commended his successor for showing courage in commencing the Ring Road project, but he lamented failure of the Niger Delta Development Commission to work with the state government to fulfill its mandate in the region.
Mr. Governor, let me also advise you. The people that elected you are in the state. They are not in Abuja. Stay in your state and face the challenges of your people. Don't allow them to lure you to be sleeping in Abuja, that there's one meeting or the other. Nothing comes out of those meetings. Our money is for development of Rivers State. Stay here and work. You will feel happy. At the end of the day, Rivers people will appreciate you. And that is all you need in your life.
It is not surprising that this administration says it would closely monitor the ongoing work, knowing that its scorecard in 3 to 4 years' time depends on the completion and quality of the project. Uche Okoro, TVC News, Port Harcourt.
Yes, our man Uche Okoro that bringing us the story from Port Harcourt. Jide, when it comes to infrastructure development, it's not far from Rivers State, and Nyesom Wike has actually set the pace. And any governor that wants to surmount or surpass what Nyesom Wike has done in Rivers State will need to work very, very hard. But this governor is just following the footstep with this project cutting across 6 local governments. That is monumental.
Yes, I'm really impressed for a state government to embark on a project
quite ambitious,
close to 200 billion. It takes a very rich state like Rivers State to do that, and not only that, The contractor has received 150 billion
Out of the money.
out of the money.
Too much money.
So, Wike,
Down payments.
Wike believes that action should speak better than words. And the man that has succeeded in, we are seeing the signs now that is going to toe the line of his boss. So, and Wike never believed in sleeping in Abuja. He will go to Abuja only when it's absolutely necessary. And whenever he went there, before sunset, he's left the place to go and sleep in Rivers State. Maybe somebody told him that he would be poisoned to death in Abuja.
Not like other governors that meet Abuja. They
He never believed. Some will be in Abuja for a whole week. He does not believe in that. And look, whatever you want to say about Wike, you cannot say it didn't perform. Where the leader of your rival party gives you an award,
national award,
as the best in infrastructure,
yes,
nobody can discountenance what you have done.
It's a project.
So Wike has shown. And Wike was he was doing something as a way of rubbing it in. He will call opposition elements to come and inaugurate his projects. He's showing them, come and see what I've done that you have not done. Come and help me inaugurate this project. You go there and cut the tape. There is no message that sinks better than that. That's telling them, look, I am working and I'm happy to show you people that I'm working.
And he forced to agree.
He
when
said,
you're cutting the rope.
Yeah, why would you not
forced to agree? Say, look.
Saying is believing, and you are looking at what you are cutting the tape for. So Wike is now telling his successor that, come on, Abuja, don't go there. Sit here and work. Sit here and work. When you work for your people, you will be appreciated and you will be loved. So that's why he's telling this governor, this is such an ambitious project. And to me, a project cutting across 6 local governments.
Wow.
Those local governments are Port Harcourt local government area, Eche, Obiakpo, Eleme, Okrika, and Ikwere local government. So, and out of the, there will be 1 bridge and 6 flyovers on that stretch of road, cutting across the 6 local government. So this is a very big project, similar to the, and it's about 50.1 kilometers or so. Can you imagine? And it's dual carriageway. Dual carriageway. Now it's similar to what Lagos to the I've forgotten what it's called. This road, this Lagos road project passing through Ikorodu.
Fort Mainland Bridge.
Yes, Fort Mainland Bridge. That Lagos had to get a consortium of banks
to come and finance.
To finance because it's such a big project, So we are waiting for even that of Lagos. But kudos to Governor Fubara, because he has shown that he wants to toe the line that his predecessor. Who knows? He can even outperform Wike. No one should imagine that it's not possible.
4 years race.
Yes,
after 4 years, he can have another 4 years.
Wike was a lawyer, he's an accountant. So he will probably even manage resources better. But it's a thing of joy to see.
He might not be heavy. He might not be too heavy in politics, like his predecessor.
Yes, 45 kilometers of this road will be dual carriageway. 45 out of 50.1.
That's big.
That's really tremendous.
All right. Derek.
It's obvious. It's obvious that Governor Siminalayi Fubara wants to toe the path of former Governor Julius Berger. And like the maestro said, one thing you cannot say about Wike is that he didn't perform as governor of Rivers State. And not only will I say he performed, I will say he performed colorfully. He was a very colorful politician who never missed any opportunity to show you what he is doing. So much so that you are always talking about what Wike was doing and forgetting whatever it is he didn't do. So That's the color in politics.
So they set the agenda.
He kept showing other governors
the media to his
how
advantage.
to use projects and the media to send across messages.
Yes.
So, but by and large, I see in Rivers something similar to what has been happening in Lagos since 1999. I see Iwike helping his successors in some ways to keep the tradition of satisfying the people. If you see the way he spoke with Fubara at this program, he took his time to appreciate the new governor for, deeming it fit to do this. The man is now in charge. Some people will say he's only continuing what Wike has planned out. I want to agree. But agreeing without conceding that Wike had this plan. If Fubara decides I'm not towing that part, there is nothing Wike can do about it. So we should commend Fubara for going that way. And we should also commend Wike for seemingly putting in place a system that will ensure continuity in Rivers. And this is good for the people. And for Fubara to heed the advice of his predecessor will also be good. Stay in Rivers. Don't go to Abuja. Work for the people, and they will appreciate you. So
I also
but don't turn it to your own.
So your habit of always going there.
I spotted Sir Odili there.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
The governor between 1999 to 2007.
He's the father of Wike.
Wike.
You know, somehow they've kept a very good relationship. You know, and with the wife as well.
Yes, Justice Mary Odili. It's Wike
I'm
and
not surprised that
it's Wike and Amechi that doesn't see eye to eye.
Wike has never seen Amechi as his political father. You know,
Of course.
there is no way he will see him in the same light
With,
as the much
Odili.
older Odili, who is in his 70s already. You know, so rather he will say, look, we were the ones who held the fort when Amechi ran
Out of Nigeria
And
to
he
Ghana.
will be correct because he eventually got elected on the platform of PDP while Odili was still in PDP.
Yes.
And Amechi already left.
Amechi left and he remained there.
So
So
Amechi didn't produce him as a successor.
no, he
And
didn't
Odili was the one who
fought
produced
his
all
way.
of
In
them.
fact, Amechi wanted
Someone
his
else.
successor to come from a different
Well,
part of the state.
of the
Yes.
state.
You know, he wanted someone from the riverine area.
riverine area.
So he has no hand in him becoming governor.
So he cannot lay claim.
Also, he can't.
And the Odili produced all of them. They were all his
boys.
his boys.
As they sweet us.
Even you know the day the president's wife, Aisha Buhari, sang that song in Lagos. I said, Maya has caused problems. That even the president's wife is singing this song. It was Wicked that made that song.
Popularized it.
I'm telling you now.
Popularized that
Which
song.
is peculiar dance style. Very colorful.
With
Yeah, with the swagger
like this. He doesn't know how to dance.
Sagacity.
He tends to be a good dancer.
Politician like Wike will remind you of those very colorful politicians of
like
the
Chuma Akadibo.
Second Republic.
Yes.
Kadibo,
Yes.
the MPN chairman. Very colorful.
Okay, Ombadiwe.
You are the
Badi
way.
Akinloye.
All right, moving on. The more some things change, the more they remain the same.